Yeah, what you think about that? I know I should change the colors, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave them just like this. It's looking at me, but you can't see me. I'm just a blob of light anyway, wherever I really am from, so I figured this would be appropriate. Just a little appropriate. So I had to remove my underneath bed, which brought my level off the floor about some 8 to 10 inches. Because it was fucked up. It started zigging, it started zagging. It really was fucking my back up. And it slipped all over the place, my mattress. I'd wake up like I was riding the fucking genie's fucking rug. The lamp, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was having problems. But I took it out, and it's currently leaning in between my doorway because it's late at night. And although I told myself that I was going to take it out, I waited too late playing this game. Now I'm sitting here in my dun-dun-duns in my bed, lower to the ground where I don't want to be. And there's a mouse loose. See, when we started getting mice and they started getting into our shit, we started to having to retaliate, yo. These motherfuckers is ruining our shit. There was mouse piss here and there. They were getting really bold. One even ran up and tickled me on my toe and ran off and was like, hee hee hee. One of them was on the arm to the chair, and he did the same thing, laughing and giggling and shit. Now, the parent of these mice is a strange creature that I'm not sure isn't one of those, it might be like a djinn or something, because it was a mouse and it had really long ears. And I encountered it one morning. I don't think it's the same one, although it could be, because this one's a lot bigger than the other ones. But one morning I came out there, and on the borderland, on the hotly contested borderland in the middle of the trailer, is a dividing line from the kitchen tile to the trailer carpet floor. Well, he was standing right there on the line and was standing up on all two legs. And we just locked horns. And we've been battling ever since. Now, we put out some traps and killed a couple of the little babies. But I think there's one running around loose that, I was in here the other night, and I could see the shadow under the door. And I saw those little mouse legs walk up to that door and put a shadow over that real low vent. Just looking in here at me. Plotting. You killed my children, you son of a bitch. I saw you looking at me. I know you're around. And now I'm lower to the ground, and I'm thinking, he's going to come up in here and handle my ass. And I don't want that. No, I'm just playing. I told that story. I was thinking that, though, the other night, because I did see a shadow. I was like, what if it's that mouse? The jackalope mouse standing there plotting to kill my ass. And I went outside, and I heard a loud crash in my room. I thought my dad came in here and fell down. That was the first thing that I thought. So I ran in here to look. I didn't see anything. I didn't see a damn thing. And my dad was in his room, and he doesn't hear nothing. His senses are so all wacky. Sometimes he can pay attention to you and do stuff, but he's in so much pain. He's like a robot. I feel bad for him, and there's nothing that I can do. I tried to call the doctor people today, or he really does need to be back on his medicine. He could live out the rest of his life in peace, but they just make it so damn difficult. And as his health deteriorates, it becomes difficult on us both, because he and myself are not the easiest people to deal with. I recognize that. I think he recognizes it too, and I'm glad that we have each other. But the way that the gang stalking and weird shit goes, if I make the wrong move, They could have my dad fuck me up just by him being on Facebook and being able to be in that trance that they put you in. He could, because he's very Saturnian, and for as rebel as hell as he is, he be talking some shit and telling some business in a different sort of way that in his old school mind he's doing right and he ain't done nothing wrong, but in a way he is wrong. He is totally wrong. It's like he's Saturn and I'm Mercury, for real. And Saturn and Mercury don't really get along that well, but we do. We do and we don't. Because I can mold and meet him, but he cannot mold and meet me at all. And he'll just not understand and whatever, and I've got to do extra work and have to deal with his inability to understand me or even recognize certain things. But I think that's the way all dads are. When I heard Uncanny telling his story, he's all into this moon shit. And I get it. It's like anything that you choose to focus on, it starts interacting with you. And he's calling it the fucking fractal. And he's right. There's a fractal in it. Like there's fractal in this. But he said he went to his dad, and his dad had this picture of the moon that he had special made. The original film was destroyed. And he can't talk to his dad about it. And his dad's into the same damn things in a way. But he just can't dialogue. It's like, so is that a moon? And it just is the way it is in this world a little bit. But I still try to break that boundary down while I still have a chance. Because I think it's important. In fact, I think it's one of the most damn important tasks we have is our interpersonal relationships, especially with our family, that we have that while we still can. I might have spent more time with my mom before she died if I could have standed her. But she was really a mean and hateful bitch. Not to say that about my mom, but she really was. And she got worse. And because she got worse, that contributes to your health. The ability of mirth that you contain and joy really keeps you alive. And people take that for granted. I did a lot of heavy laughing today by the end. That's one of the things that I know about myself, that at least with the humor that I have, just laughing at stuff. When I watched that beautiful esoteric rain girl in the background, and I was watching her video, but I was listening to what is it? Is it Supertramp? I put on the song Don't You Mess With My Girlfriend, because I wanted that to be the song, because I thought it would be funny to show that girl. And it went into playing the next song, and it looked like she was talking, because Supertramp, they sound like it's a woman singing. You know, take some time, you know, blah da da da. Very funny songs, though. It was the second song that fit because it looked like she was talking. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. There's a whole nother class of people all around. There are people like, I saw that she had videos and she said why Yahweh stole the good God title from Baal. And I'm like, is this one of those Samson had Delilah? Is this one of those Philistine women? Kinda, maybe. Some of those other against the Abrahamic Jewish people, they got some real beautiful women. the Aryan women, the Iranians, and a lot of the Russian women, because they're not as fucked up as our women are. Our women over here have been really over-sexualized and mind-controlled and culturally indoctrinated into some fucked up shit. And I can see some real beauty in that girl. And I know that she's smart. Or at least if she tells any girls that can read the tarot cards and can do them good have the intelligence that they need. Even if they're not smart, if they're able to articulate that, then they have the right type of intelligence for this world. And I could see that. And although I don't think I could probably interact with her, well, I don't know. I don't want to just try to talk to people because I think they're physically beautiful. But then again, I also do. Because some physical beauty that I see, I then try to look to see if I can tell if there's internal beauty. And it's not all about men and women's sex. I think the dynamic between men and women is important. And I think that she might understand something like that. Because I've listened to some of her fables and storytellings and stuff like that. And that's the type of stuff I like. I think it's wholesome. I think there's something wholesome about that. Although I would like to smash her like a fucking perverted madman. It's a very small part of me that just saying that is true. Any opportunity I would have, I would want. And I would try to take it. Because of, I don't have no goddamn woman. Maybe that's it. And do I feel like I need to fully overcome that? No. Not so much. Not so much as I'm bachelor and alone. So how am I not overcoming that right now? Exactly. But anyway, I just felt compelled to making this video because I'd left a comment about an experience I had the other day with this crown chakra shit. Because it had to do with someone else's interaction of emotion and me lining it up telling my dad and getting that response triggered through both of us caused like a lightning bolt of energy download to go into my crown of my head. And I don't think that would have happened unless I wouldn't have heard Mr. Mission Controls talking about his story in jail and that kid. Are you my dad? Because it did trickle the dynamic tension of transfer. And I think it's important to have those moments. You can't have those moments if you don't listen to people. And the people that I think are the most interesting and the most close to me that I probably will never meet or whatever, I probably only watch the first 5 minutes of their video. And then I've already interacted more than... It's very strange. It seems like the people I like the most, I don't have to watch their full videos. Maybe I'm just saying that because I need to be called out. What is all these beepings coming for? My shit's beeping. Do I have a lie detector? What's going on here? Anyway, I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. But I don't know everything. I know that I can believe some wrong-ass shit, but I feel like that's correct. But I also feel like it's an opportunity when you're able to try to share with someone and try to find out what they want to be able to share as we increase in power and spiritual awareness, because I don't want to presume anything and do anyone any damage. That's all I got.